Hello seashells, are you excited for the part 2 of Rose's video? I'm excited too. In the previous video, I have shown you the starting point of my illustration. I have shared with you my fear from the white paper and the annoyance I have of things going wrong. I have shown you how to paint this gorgeous gown with this fabric which looks like pattern took from the coral reef. I have shown you the lower part of the red dress and how I'm painting the background. Today I proceed with Rose's face, and in the previous video I have shared the fear I have to paint someone to look like him real self, but I will try to overcome it and you'll see how I am doing it. So let's be brave and proceed with Rose's face. The face of Rose is combination of soft shadows and the accents are on the eyes, brows, lips and nose. Other parts are soft because I wanted to make her recognizable. If I had made her with different makeup, I think that now we would have been looking at different person. And I've really tried to make her face to look innocent and her lips to not look like duck lips. Because I have tendency of doing my girls with pumped lips, but honestly I don't like pumped lips on real person because the person is mumbling and it looks really funny. It's strange that on paper these lips look really great and the faces become really pretty. But in Rosé's case, I have made the lips pretty normal and beautiful. I think that the face went really well. I'm using the background pink to blend her well with the surrounding colors. I wanted to talk about the color harmony I've created. It's improvised. I think that pink background goes well with everything and will soften the red, but pink also goes well with white skin and blonde too, so the choice should be right. We will see at the end. Common technique that you'll see me using a lot is to add white tempera paint diluted with water to cover the places where the light and the shade meet. I'm blending it to get the best result. Usually here the most mistakes happen and you can ruin the image if you aren't careful enough. So this is a really important step. Little talk about the hair. It's challenging for me to paint blonde hair. I've tried it 2 times and the hair turned to be okay, but nothing more than that. I mean, it was not gorgeous and what I'm aiming at is gorgeousness. So for this video, the hair was made for 1 hour. It was really detailed work, and I think that 1 hour is pretty much long time. And you know that the details are the most important, in my opinion. Some people paint like the whole thing and just add some colors to it, but in my case I want to paint the things with many details and many contours and many shapes and shades. And I have taken the detailed work from iconography classes I've had in middle school, because there's the whole image and the details make the work come to life. Oh my goodness, I'm touching Rosé's face. Blackpink fans will be furious for this. So the hair at the beginning looked as if there's no shape to it, like only yellow blurred something, but now with adding some contours, shapes and tones to it, it will become really beautiful, in my opinion, of course. I've wanted her to look like mermaid, but on the surface of the ground, and actually she turned out looking like angel. But honestly, these curls, I love painting curls. Their shape makes the image like it will move, and just painting curl after curl till the end of time. Actually, curls remind me of the famous doll that starts with B and finishes with E. I really love the woman to be feminine and soft, so the type I'm creating today is representing Venus. So Venus as Rosé or Rosé as Venus. As I'm talking details here, I'm using mega really tiny brush to make the finest lines. Maybe it's strange that I add brown to the blonde, but to get deepness and the hair to happen, we need shades, and that could be achieved with brown and gray in this case. It's really hard for me to move my hand in the direction of the curls because first, the paper is really big. I'm usually using smaller papers. And second, I'm surrounded by tripod, palette, brushes, paints, and many other stuff. And if I move my hands, I will push everything on the ground. Many times I rotate the paper, but when retouching the video, it's not comfortable to do the job fast. Usually I don't like to use big papers, but in this case I had to use. On bigger paper you can show more creativity and get a lot into details, and to show the dress and the thing that you're presenting could be shown in really better way. And when using smaller papers, because it's easier to film them, you cannot get so much details, and many times I'm cropping the images to fit the size that is suitable for my videos, but in this case the bigger paper is the better, but not for videos. Actually, the painting process never stops after painting the face, hair, body, dress, accessories, background and everything. It continues with doing the affiliation or merging or putting or mixing everything together in one whole piece. Because the image looks fragmented if left that way, It isn't working, so we need to connect the pieces together to be official illustration. I'm doing that mostly by adding shadows here and there, adding lights and contouring as well. But sometimes in this step things could go really wrong. I've really wanted to say this really louder for many people to hear it, that when doing painting with paints, I mean non-digital, you cannot get back to the previous stage and just fix everything by clicking a button, and you should start all over again, or to do monkey business like I will show you in my next video. Today I wanted to share the experience I've had with designing the dresses for this competition. Now you're seeing the first one. I have talked about the challenge which I'm taking with this competition in the previous video, and I'm taking you with me on this journey. So this singer for who I'm painting this dress has medium-sized body, and the two dresses should fit such kind of size, and her image and style, of course. So the challenge in front of me was really big because I had to think about her particular shape and had to make her really comfortable and beautiful in her skin while performing on stage. Because she's really beautiful. For 2 days after they have officially announced the competition, I didn't really know how to make her look gorgeous and flawless in my dresses. But on the third night I have dreamed few dresses, and on the next morning I have sketched them. Then had to think of the poses because the pose is so important for the illustration, and I have thought of this photoshoot Rosé had and decided to connect the competition with my dream to see Rosé with dress made by me. And I am really so flattered when someone wears my creation, but this was the process. Then I drew Rosé with my dress, and here she is today. I want to tell you that I really love Rosé and Blackpink and really appreciate their work and their talent. Oh my goodness, I can't believe my eyes. Rosé is wearing dress made by me. Well, it's 50% true, but maybe someday it will be 100% reality. And now I'm showing you how I flattened the surface. Because of the watercolor, it shrinked on some places. No, I'm not torturing Rosé. I'm just making the paper to lose itself, because on the spots where it shrinked, the surface is tight. Loosening it is better than these wet tutorials that are all over YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for commenting this video. And I will be really happy to see your opinions on that, if the painted rosé looks like the real one. You're the judge in the comments down below. Bye bye till the next time. I love you so much.